So we're going to be looking at another way to measure pH. This is using the LabQuest. The LabQuest is just a little computer, basically, and it has a probe. There are various probes that you can use with the LabQuest. You guys some of you might have used this in chemistry class because they use that kind of on a regular basis there. So what we're going to be doing, this is just another way of measuring pH, and we are eventually going to compare this with the results. So this is the same things that we looked at last time: milk, Coke, orange juice, tea, and coffee. But now we're using a different instrument to measure. So the first thing that we're going to do, this instrument has been calibrated already. So that would have been the first thing. If I was using this in a lab, I would want to make sure that it was calibrated. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to grab a sample that I'm going to look at. Normally I would do it in order, but since this is close to me, I'm just going to grab this sample. The first thing I would do is I would take the probe and I would rinse it off with distilled water and wipe it. Now, I don't really want to wipe it up inside in the probe. That could damage the probe. I just want to get all the excess water off. Then I'm going to stick it down into the sample and let it measure the amount of pH here. In this case, it's measuring. You have to wait till it kind of stabilizes. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. In this case, it's about 5.6. Right? So then you would take this out, rinse it off, dry it off, and move to the next sample.